Daf Yud Ches, we're holding by the Mishnah. Yud Ches Amud Aleph. If a person found bills of divorce or bills of freedom for slaves, the Yos Teiki Matana, or let's say wills or deeds of a gift, the Shevarin or receipts, you should now return these items to the one who is presumed to have lost them. Shani Emer, as I say, it's possibly that it was written, and the writer reconsidered about them and decided not to deliver them. So the Gemara says, time in the name of Shleilitan, we can learn from the Mishnah that the only reason these documents are not returned is that there's concern that perhaps the person is the person obligated by the documents reconsider with regards to them and decide not to deliver them. Ha'omar, but if the writer says tzenu, give the found documents to the intended recipient, Nathan, the finder must give it to him. Even after a lot of time has passed, and there's no concern that perhaps the documents belong to someone else with the same name. When asked Shaila, the Mishnah says, I maybe get with regards to Shliach who was bring a get to a woman and it was lost by him. If he found it immediately kosher, it is kosher. But if not, then puzzle is not valid. It's possible that the get that he found is not the same as the one he lost. And the second get of divorce belongs to someone else whose name and wife name are identical to the names of the husband and the wife in the lost bill of divorce. So it's a question. So Rabbi says the kasha is not a question. In the Mishnah is talking about with regards to a place where caravans passing through are common. And there's a concern that the get of divorce belongs to someone else with identical name. But here in the Mishnah, here is stated with regards to a place where caravans passing through are uncommon, so there is no such concern. The Gemara says, and even in a place where the caravans passing through are common, there's not always a concern that the get may belong to another man. And this is concerned only where it has been achazaka that there are two men named, for example, Yism and Shimon in that city. But if you're not going to say that, kasha the Rabba, this is going to be a steal on Rabba. So there was a certain bill of divorce that was found in the court of Ravona. Was written that the bill of divorce was written in Shvira city, Ravona, which is located in the Rafas Nahara, which is on the Rafas River. And Ravona said about this, we're concerned about the possibility that there are two cities named Shviri, that this get of divorce may belong to someone else who lives in other Shviri, and it should not be returned. He said to him, go and examine this halacha. As the evening of Rav Hamnuna will ask you about you. The fake, he went out, he examined and discovered the fact called Maisa Basin. One must return any Maisa Basin. And note that has been authenticated by the court to its owner. Since the get was found in the court, it is in this category and must be returned. Mark concludes proof that even in a place where passing caravans are common, I consider that the get belongs to another couple applies only if it's known that there is another couple in the same locale with the same name as those written in the get. And the court of Beit Ravuna is comparable to a place where passing caravans are common, as many people from different places pass through the different judgment. And yet Rabbi resolved that one finds again he should return it. Evidently holds that if it's established that there are two people named Yosef and Shimon in the city, then there's a deep concern that the document should not be returned. If not. Gemara says, Rabba performed an action, issued a practical ruling with regards to a certain bill of divorce that was found in a flax house in the city of Pobedisa. And according to this halacha, he instructed that the get should be returned. Other people say, there are those who say that this occurred in a place where people sell flax, and specifically because it was not established that the two couples with the same names lived in the city where the get was written. The Rabbi ruled that the get should be returned. Despite the fact that the passing caravans are common there. Those who say that the place where people sow flax, and he ruled, even though it was established, caravans aren't common there. Rav Zeda Rami Masisa B'Diyasa. Rav Zeda raised contradiction between the Mishnah and the Brayso. Mishani, and he resolves the contradiction. Then I maybe get involved in the Masala out there from not possible. I mean, if you want to get Isha Peshuk with Mashabal made the Yasal Isha, when the husband admits, then you return it. The Now, what do we see? Ktanim is not Shabbat made the Yasal Isha, which means I feel is Manru, but Mashana, the answer, come back and say, same answer, come back and finish it. Specifically, in a case where it was established that it should not be returned, even though it's not established for the two couples with the same names, the get should not be returned. The Pligi Rabba and Rabba Zeta disagrees with Rabba. Because the Mishnah serves as a stronger basis for raising the difficulty in the Brisa. My time it wasn't said like Rabba. It says Miktani Amar Tinu Sida Filus Vasan Manu, but the Amar Tinu Nathan. Well, if the common law, that means right away. Mad Amar that of Zeta Makam Shai Shiras Matsuis, according to the one who says that according to the opinion of Zeta, in the place where passing cameras are common, even though it's not established that the two people named Yesef Shimon in town, with regards to what does Rav Zeta and Rabba argue, Rabba saw the technical Ma'aseh Rabba maintains that one must return any court document we're dealing with a document that was found in a court. Shadow based on skin and of course, according to a place where the passing cameras are common, based on Bakal Shisherish Mitzuyas, and therefore specifically in a place where he established that there are two people of the same name, and the finder should not return the document that's presumed the owner. But in the place is not established that the two people and it's actually referring to the documents were found outside the Beis Din. We only sign the one get. Remember what's the chiddush? You should be considered perhaps it happened that the names of the husband and the wife are identical to the names of the husband and the wife of the second bill. Rashi says that there's a nekabe b'tzadei that there's a hole of get next to such and such letter. Specifically next to such and such letter. Just regular only we don't say that. Rabbi Archana relates that lost the bill of divorce would have been given to him to live in a study hall. Amar, when he found it, he said, if they request a distinguished mark, I have one for it. If it depends on visual recognition, I have a methods of recognizing it. They return the get to him. Amar, I do not know if they return to me due to the distinguishable mark that I supplied. And they hold that the sabri is similar to the visual recognition with Dafka because I'm a Torah scholar. But a regular person not.